Hi, everyone. Good morning, good afternoon, and good evening. I did a lot of favor yesterday, but guess what? I got to do again today. I have to do a lot more favor because you seeing that over there? Uh huh. Yeah, I gotta go and sneak off to one of my farms that I like getting favor from. Um, um, so I can do my thing because I am definitely not going to harvest that field with it being like that. Um, and I'm going to go to what I call, they have a filter all, just to show you this a little bit. Favorites. Okay. So here's some of my favorites. I have to add somebody on here too because they're not listed, but that's all good. Um, but I like going to Lord Besser's farm, and the only reason why I do is, well, you'll see. Um, I can get my favor done pretty quick. So if you find a gold mine that's got a lot of, favor, meaning you go there, do your thing, um, get it. By all means, get it. Um, oh crap! Speaking of, guess what? I got a lot of. You know what I'm going to do before I'm going to leave? Because if I have 90 favor, guess what I'm doing? I desperately need to do my. I do need to do my fields, so I'm going to head back to my farm and do what needs to get done. Um, my my backup farm is not complete. As far as I need to put more things down, but I'm gonna get to it. But as far as see some of I could have went in. Okay, you know what? I do have to go to town. So I'm gonna go to town because I want to turn in some of my things, pay some of my workers. Okay, so that's weird. Pay some of my workers, fish guy. Oh Jesus, look at all those fish. Oh Lord. See, I normally would stop for these NPCs, but if I want to earn more favor, I'm not going to earn more favor because I only get 90. So what I'm going to end up having to do is, oh my Lord, I can, okay, we'll get rid of those too. Now, if I want to see what oh crap, there was only one way I can get that upgrade done, but we're good. We'll hit the mushroom guy, get in some favor from that. Because I know what's going to happen. Seriously, I definitely know that I'm going to get whacked pretty bad. Um, when I say that, it's like what's going to happen is when I go to my farm and harvest stuff, all those top ones, which it doesn't really matter, but they're going to get pretty full quick. So I'm going to have to figure something out here. Okay, upgrade. Yeah, we'll do it. That's doable. Wait a minute. Upgrade, right? Upgrade. Okay. Let's see what we got again. Okay, I'll do it again. Upgrade. Oh yeah, I'll take it. I'd rather do that than Oh, I ain't doing that. Nope, ain't happening. I want to see what his upgrade is. Oh crap! I better get to that second farm. Okay, so I'm gonna go get my favor done now. And okay, so right now I've got 44 minutes of that I earned for 90 favors. So I will redeem that and see what, because I have a little 23 extra left over. And by the way, as you level up, you will get more people in your town. Um, and also what they request, sometimes they do get a little better too. So you don't worry about it. It's not a big thing. If these guys are close by, I'll snag them. But if they're not, not gonna run through the town simply because I don't want to waste the time that I have, which again is 44 minutes. If you look up in the clock on the top left screen, you'll see it says 44 minutes and the countdown's, counting down. Um, so I'm gonna go to my extended farm. Okay, here we go. Now it's not fully done. How's my apples? Okay, see, my apples are pretty decent, so I'm not going to concern myself with that. But I was on somebody's farm yesterday, and basically what happened was, do you need something? Okay. Okay, so just to kind of give you a heads up, I had Ace help me with this yesterday because I got a little confused. But um, when I was on somebody else's farm, unless you want to do it very specifically, okay, there's these signs, okay, and I'm going to be setting up my main farm the same way. But there's these signs, okay. So why do I have it as plant three? That's pretty dumb because I'm going to take it out. It should be corindor and white peppercorn. I don't know why that happened, but anyways, let me explain this. This is just for the coriander. Okay, let me go back and pop it in again. See how that's got spring and summer. Okay, so you want that to be number one. White peppercorn. Now remember, coriander is spring and summer. Okay, so we're missing two more seasons, which would be fall and winter. So let's go to white peppercorn. It's going to disappear, so be careful. Now, if you notice, white peppercorn is is fall and winter. You could do the green if you'd like, but I chose to do the white peppercorn because the payout's a little better than the green. Um, so that's why I'm sticking with that. So I'm going to do that. So now I'm going to get up on my little tractor there and I'm going to watch this. Watch what it does now. You know what? Whatever season it is, it's going to plant that peppercorn. Okay? So that way, when people come to your farm, they can't screw around with it badly. The only thing they can probably do, well, they can try to harvest here and there. But I kind of like these signs because it protects you and it protects your crop area. Okay? So I mean, if you can afford it, if you can't, don't worry about it. Just it's like save what you got. That's the best way to put it. Now we know we're on a short season to put these down. Don't worry about it, because again, we know that it's going to go into spring. So therefore, when this thing hits spring, it's going to go back into planting coriander. That's what it's going to do. Um, so at least every season it's going to plant something. It may not, you know what I mean? It's not going to plant just one specific type. It's going to plant that specific season. Okay, bear that in mind because, like I was on a couple of new farms yesterday and then I realized, I said, these things could really save you a lot of time and effort, as opposed to, let's say, hypothetically, you got wheat, okay? And then you got the other kind of wheat. Okay. So instead of just making one row of the same thing, doing something like this is a smarter way, especially if you're geared towards getting spice, because this is going to be my official spice farm. And once I have those little boards up, it's gonna, no matter what anybody comes in to do, if they come in to harvest, whatever is listed on that board will be planted depending on the season. So, and I actually like that idea because that way I don't have to stop and think about it. It's just there. And these ones here are 12 by 18, meaning 12 on the width, 18 on the length. Okay? So that's why you'll see um, that other board up there, for example, to the left, because that board is also connected to, which is where we're going to next, the top row. See, it will continue on and on and on because this here is perfect. It's 3, 6, 9, 12. 12 the width. If you make it any bigger, well, I mean, I suppose if you want to do 18 by 18, have at it. But I do 12 by, it's obviously 12 by 18. Um, I originally was doing a 54 block. Well, obviously I changed that. I changed that to do, I think I have it. I think it's 99. I'm not sure, but I believe it's like 99. Because I want to try to keep it in sync with what I'm doing and what I'm trying to do. So, that's where that's at. Um, but I'm gonna do my main farm the same exact way. I'm gonna put these in there so that way I'm gonna have a constant thing going for the top four groups of crops, that we need for the animals, and then anything else after that is just whatever I want to put. Whether I want to level it up, make some money, things like that. And so you notice I don't have anything to make boo boos out here like I always do. Okay, so here we go. And I don't think I finished this row. I don't think I did. I don't think I put the full thing. See, even though now I think we're doing black peppercorn, um, no, we're doing green, but even though I think I did black and green on this one, but like I said, if you want to level something up, have at it, do it, that's fine too. It just depends. But if you want to keep your your croplands um, going constantly, then this is the way to be. When I go to Lord Bess's farm, I'll tell you something. I really think that's awesome that she has it set up in that sense where I just go there and I harvest and I don't have to guess at anything, especially when she does have these up. She doesn't have all these boards up everywhere, but she has just enough to know what she wants on her farm, whether she's leveling it up or she's using it for whatever. Because I do know that she's got the Christmas gifts. She has Christmas gifts, the balloons. What the heck? What is that other one? There's like a third one off the top of my head. I can't think. And I do know that two of them are winter season only. So my guess is she's leveling those up to 500 because what they produce. Oh, I'm sorry, the eggs. She's doing the eggs, and again, you get eggs from that. So I mean, in a sense of the word, that's kind of a smart way to do things. If you have the event items and you're trying to level them up, that's the way to go. I mean, I would definitely do that. Um, Probably in a separate spot, but it's a best avenue and best route to go. Um, and see now, if you notice, oh, I better keep my eyes on that. Okay, so if you notice when we were discussing favor yesterday, I'm also getting instead of one, I'm getting two spice. See, because this whole thing is going to literally be my spice farm. Um, I mean, that's what I'm going to do. And then up here, you'll see that there's just the flowers, and then down here is going to be the trees. What I'm going to plan on doing, oh, and top there's fish. And that's another thing I'd like to show you. And I think it's a really, it maintains itself, and you're good. Even if you don't have, well, you can have workers there or not, but even if you don't, it's easy to maintain, and it doesn't take very long, and it'll make you some money. But see now, I don't have those boxes here, and I'm not going to plant anything until I put the boxes down of what I want to do there. But that's going to be all spice and nothing more. Um, I realize I could do the overlap and of that, but I'm not going to do that now because it'll be a matter of moving things slightly around, and that's the way I'm going to do it anyway. And I think it's a smart idea that if you've got one of your farms and you want a specific thing to help make diamonds, especially because that's a big thing for people right now, then I'd say go for it. Okay, see now these things here, I know I'm just gonna. The only thing I can do with these things right now is just harvest them because I don't have anything in mind that I want to put there, and and I'm not going to put anything there until I basically have these boxes in. Once I have these boxes in, then I don't care. You know, and I don't really think I want to add any other crops in here because I'd rather do it on my main farm. At least I can keep an eye on it. And if I want to level something in particular up, I can do that. Um, though, see, this gets kind of crazy. Um, I know that the grapes, for example, are all 4 seasons. And I want to get a little clarification on how that works because I think you can do what up to 4. So I want to constantly keep grapes going, but I do know that they're 7-hour intervals, or actually less than 7 if you have them watered. If you do not have them watered, they're 7 hours and something. So I want to try to work that route because see, all my stuff is going to be watered, so I know that you know with those um, boxes that I have there, or the little wooden things. At least I know that no matter when it's ready to be harvested, you'll be able to plant whatever you want, or actually plant specific with that particular board. That's how it works. Um. So yeah, the only thing I'm working on now is getting my favorite and getting these harvested. My flowers don't look. Ooh, ooh. Speaking of, so what I'm going to do is I'm going to sneak back into town real quick. Oh, and go over here because see, I have an overage of that, and which is, and see, look at that. I get all them ribbons. Nice. See, pears. They weren't ready on the farm, so but I'm gonna, just keep getting what I can. If I need to get pears, I'll do that. I don't think. Oh, yes, they are. So they're ready. So for me, that's kind of the beauty of it. I can get 2 pears instead of one. See what I'm saying? It's kind of like um, I have the factories on the main farm. So the reason why I put these here, I do not mind harvesting at all. It gets done, and and I put the trees down that I know will at least have at least 3 seasons. If it has 1 season, I am not going to put that tree up. Absolutely not. Not for when it comes to doing the factories and things like that. Absolutely not. And I'm watching my gas. And I have to stress this to people about gas, especially when you have visitors coming. And I have to be very honest about this. Sometimes when I go on other farms, I run out of gas much quicker than I normally would. Okay, meaning when I go to someone's farm, sometimes I can go a long time without having to get gas, and then in other instances, I don't go very far, and that's because, and it's not their fault. So don't fault anybody for this. I'm guilty of it too. I have no clue what level my gas thing is, and we're gonna go to that today too. But I just kind of feel like if you if you can try to level up your garage that would be in town, and try to level it up because it not only helps the person that's on your farm have extended amount of gas, but it will also help you get the extended amount of gas as well, so that way you're not sitting there having 15,000 pumps on your farm. Because look at this. I have that. I have these ones here. Now I purposely put these one, two. There's the other one. Three, four, five, six. I purposely put them like that, but they're spaced out. And the reason why I put them spaced out like that is because you never know you're going to run out. And depending on what type of farm you're on and the level of their garage, well, but see, mine's holding up pretty good considering. I mean, I can kind of go the distance a little bit before I know, oh, geez, gonna run out of gas. And because you know how humiliating, embarrassing that is. It is for me. I mean, hey, I used to tell you guys, why didn't you tell me I'm running out of gas? But no, My lurkers just love me to death. They just rather see me run around like a chicken with my head cut off. Oh, I said the magic word today was chicken, right? Yeah, okay. But anyway, I, it is kind of important that you know that we do that because it does. It helps you. Um, s- Same thing with I don't know what that was. What was that? Oh, what is it? Oh, if you lose your phone, you'll find it with your little. That's a not the, but that's not very loud. Could you make it louder? I suppose. Phone watches are fun, aren't they, guys? Smartwatch. That smartwatch. And I think you can find your watch if you lose your watch to your phone. Yeah. My smartwatch is stupid. No, it isn't stupid. You know what it is? It's a round one, and I like the square ones. And the one I got obviously at the time, I had a Samsung phone, and all Samsung had to offer was these stupid little round phones, and I like the big square screens. Those are very helpful. Oops. See what can happen when you go off the field? But the beauty of that is, guess what? It's not doing anything. Okay. So we're going to go here. I should have got rid of those fish. Yeah. Guys, you're going to see the face of this watch. This watch has got so many things going on in it, it's not even funny. And do yourselves a favor. If you all got them smart watches that take your heart, your pulse, and all that sort of stuff, just do yourself a favor. Don't go buy that because they're not all, even those little Fitbit watches and things, they're not all 110%. They're really not. It could show your blood pressure if you have a problem with blood pressure or any of those things. It can sometimes show your blood pressure a little bit higher than it should be or even lower. So unless you have like a really true blue, you're talking to somebody that I'm telling you right now from my own experience because I worked in the medical field for 30 plus years. Um, and yeah, I'm really archaic, so there you go. But anyway, the flip side of the coin for me is that okay, so my watch is telling me that my heart rate is zipping up or something. Um, don't worry about it. I mean, unless you have real serious medical issues, please don't use those watches to test your medical stuff going on because, I mean, use them, but use them wisely. Don't freak out and panic. I mean, if you have medical issues, use the proper stuff. The watch and all that sort of stuff is cool if you're running and things like that. But when it comes to like even oxygen levels, don't do it. Just say, oh, okay, that's my oxygen level. If it stays anywhere, it's between 95 and 100 or more. Well, 100 or more is kind of a little shady, but shaky or whatever. But if it's falling low below 90, get yourself checked. Seriously, it's very important. That's why they put that oxygen thing on your finger. And sometimes, even if it's 90, they're not going to panic unless it's constant. Then there's a problem. So, just FYI. I got 24 minutes. Oh, and my lemons are ready. I want those lemons. Oh, hell yeah. I'm going for them lemons. Oh, absolutely going for them lemons. Look at my lemons now. Bing. Yeah, I'm getting some doubles on the lemons. I don't give a crap about the apples. It's like yesterday I helped one of our friends on her farm. And her farm is doing really nice, but she's got stuff everywhere. So, um, but she definitely needed some help with diamonds and some metals, but she preferred the diamonds, so I did that for her a couple of times just so she could have them because I get it. You want to open the walls. I get it. I haven't opened these walls, and look at that. And I'm not going to open these walls, not for a while, anyways. I'm going to take my time. But again, it's your prerogative. If you just want to open up your farm, God bless you, because at least you worked your butt off for all those diamonds. Me, I'm going to take my time. I'm going to take my time. It's just like my main farm. It's not finished. It's wide open, but it's not finished. And I've been working on that farm since when? February or March, I think, was my first one for that farm. So, and I'm still going to take my time, with it. And then, you know, turn on the old laptop. Tuesday's going to be the day. Well, I'll be able to be here tomorrow and Tuesday. Anything after Tuesday is going to be very shaky because, um, very honestly, when I get the chance to move out of here and be where I got to be, y'all feel my pain. Hello, Captain. Oh, you finally discovered that I made Captain, huh? Well, wait a minute. You're a lieutenant, dude. Well, I wanted to be creative and think out of the box. I still want to change those around a little bit. I'm not sure exactly, but I wanted to put something significant. I mean, I didn't just want to put member, admin. I wanted it to be kind of unique. And it's really weird because it's not showing up from members, and I want to be able to push that up and make the bots kind of like be below on the bottom. I don't want the bots to be on the top. Oh, excuse me, in the middle or below my lieutenants. But I'll get those ranks right, hopefully. I'm working on favor today a little bit, but also I'm going back to. I want to finish this row. I'm working on favor a little bit today, but I'm also working on these little doodads right here, the signs. And the reason being is, like, I think I screwed up on one, but that's okay. See, I have it black and green peppercorn. So, because I have been to farms where people just basically, to me, they can save a lot of time and they can save a lot of space for other things. And that's what I want to work on is to save time and space. So that way, people can have what they need on their farms and, you know, I haven't finished these, but for the obvious reason they're all going to be spice anyways. But I want to make sure I do it right with making sure about the seasons. I do have a question though. Here's my question. Okay, oh, I just got to go back to that box again. Okay. 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 Oh, here we go. Here's the question. Grapes. It takes them 7 hours without water, and it takes them 3.5 hours with water. But here's the question. The question is, if I took one of those boxes and set up the row specifically for grapes, correct? Now we know that there's 4 seasons, 4 grapes. Each one of those grapes is a one season shot. So if on that board, let's say hypothetically, I put spring, okay, winter, spring, summer, fall on, I think it's 4 slots, right? So therefore, no matter what season it is, it will grow those grapes. Am I correct? Yeah. Because what I'd like to do is, for example, I'm gonna put one up, but I'm not gonna do anything with it. I'll put one up. For example, where the heck is it? Right here. Okay. For example, right? Um, I'm not gonna use it. I'm gonna move it when I'm done. Come on, stupid. Oh, I have to turn it around. Okay. For example, not enough space. What do you mean, not enough space? Give me a break. Not enough space, my butt. Okay, let's just put it here for a moment. I don't know what's giving me a hard time for, but that's okay. Oops. Okay, so now I'm going to walk up to it, right? So now plant 1, 2, 3, 4. Let's say hypothetically, I just want it to be whatever grapes available, and I want it by season. So let's say hypothetically, where's the grapes? Where are the stupid grapes? So where the hell are the grapes? Come on, Mr. Grape. Okay, here we go. Concord grape summer. Okay. And these ones are fall. These ones are winter. Where the heck is the other one? Okay. Okay. So theoretically, I can do winter, number one, spring, number two, summer, number three, and plant, and number four would be whatever the hell I missed on fall, something. But anyway, so if I did it in that manner, no matter what season on that, let's say, I just did this whole thing all grapes. So no matter what season, those grapes will be planted no matter what season, correct? Okay, then that's what I'm going to do. That's what I'm definitely going to do on my main farm, not this one. So that way I can have a constant flow of grapes all the time. And I'll probably utilize maybe 4 rows. That way, grapes will be growing. People can harvest them and plant whatever that season is. Okay, that's fine. That way, grapes will constantly be there. That way, I'll have my wine all the time. Yeah, y'all like that, I know. Sad but true. No, I don't drink wine. Once in a while, I drink wine. But, and I will tell you, I do not like wine that um, kind of like how can I explain? I don't like the wine that people drink that's warm, like room temperature warm. Is that the best way to say it? Is room temperature. I like ice cubes. Maybe that's my thing, and I'm gonna stick with that story. But I think it's because I like ice in my wine, So, but I like a nice cold glass of wine with a couple of ice cubes, and I'm good to go. Other than that, forget about it. So, ooh, leveled up again. Yay me. Hey, I'm level 261. Woohoo. Oh crap! And I need those. Wait, are the lemons up again? Shit. I'm not gonna do it. I'm not. Nope. 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 I'll work on my flowers. I'd rather have my flowers. Oh, and look at that. See my um. Oh, and I do need the pears to upgrade it, right? Mm-hmm. I'm definitely gonna cap out not the bakery, the restaurant. I want to cap that out. So at least I can get, the maximum amount of spice in there to trade it in for diamonds. Or no, excuse me, for the other one. See, and that's my thing. And then what I'll do is I'll 478. Wow. What's your farm? Your farm must be close to being up there too, isn't it? Yeah. Um, Ellie Saber, I don't know how to pronounce that name, but she needs help on her farm as far as getting, she needs some favor. I guess she needs some diamonds. I think that's what she said. She needed diamonds. Everybody needs diamonds. I don't. Not yet, anyway. Oh, I've been hitting up that warehouse, believe it or not. I mean, I think, well, I don't have them all done, and you can see that, but I only prioritize the ones that I really want up there because that's what I'm focusing on, and I don't want to take that loss. Like with flowers, especially. Um, you know, so I think I might have to add. Um, Not that it's a big deal, but I think I might have to add something to produce more milk. And I'm definitely not going to use those cows because their payout is just terrible. Ugh. But and also time wise, they're all 2 hours, so it doesn't matter whether you pick the cows or the goats because the time frame is 2 hours, no matter which one you pick or which one you go for. Oh, you did see the message. Okay. Nope, I just had a busy morning and stuff like that, so trying to enjoy my day. Oh, great, I got plenty of time for pears. Yeah. Well, I briefly saw it earlier on my iPad, so but then I told her I'd be getting on streaming and that I would go there. I want to do those pears. Crap, I got 10 minutes. Wow. But maybe not today, but I do want to do a stream on those those boxes for when you're planting stuff. I think it would help a lot of people. I really do. I think it would help them in that sense where, you know, I sort of understand it, but well now I understand it. But in the beginning, bah, I didn't even know what the hell I was doing. So, but I have to step away for a second. I'll be right back. we go. Okay, back to what was I doing? Pears, 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 pears. Oh crap, I got 7 minutes. See, I don't think I added her as a friend either. Um, so I have to figure that out. Like, I do have her code somewhere. I think I wrote it down. Wait, did I write it down? Um, Look at that. See? Okay. Get some of this. I'm going to shut that butterfly thing off. I don't need it. Hit my lemons again. How am I doing for apples? Yeah, you know something? I was kind of thinking about this. We should put our farm codes up. You know, like your name, the farm code. We should do that. That way, it's there and stuff like that. Because I know some like on, I know some people. What they do is on Discord. They'll put their name and a code. Yeah, it's cool. But we should just do a channel that just puts a code in there for farm. Just put a channel up somewhere with Farm Together too that says farm codes. Or yeah, or put member farm codes, whichever, however it makes sense. That way, if people want to, they can go that route too. Because uh, yeah, that would probably be the best option to do is just put member farm codes. That way, we can have access to them, but that's a channel that we'd probably have to add on. Like I said, I did change things around. Um and that's why I wasn't sure if everything was right. I'd probably have to look at it again, but I think I got it. But I did. I changed the one for just the regular members, and it's like it doesn't say anything when they're online, and it should say something, but it doesn't say anything. So I don't know how I screwed up. Okay, so we got apples. All right, I'll do some more apples because I got 4 minutes. So what the hell? It's 4 minutes. It's 4 minutes. Okay, great. Thank you. That way people can just put their codes in case, you didn't add them as a friend or something like that. So people can put the codes, the names in their code. Be a lot easier. Better reference. That way I can pick up my phone and look at the code. I felt stupid. I went to my favorite farm today to get favor, and I'm looking up and I'm like, oh man, I had 90 to turn in. So I was like, damn it. It's like, oh yeah, that's right. Because there's nothing here now that I can harvest. And I'm not finished planting everything, but I want to put those things up first. But I definitely want to put on the main farm. Probably I want to do it at the end of the crop area. Just do one section with grapes. I don't know if I want to do 3 rows, maybe three. No, I should just do the 3 rows. I don't need to do a big thing of them. I guess 4 would be all right. I don't know. Because I have it 12 by, yeah. I could though, huh? But I'm not gonna make that. See, I would rather do it 4. I don't want to do it that wide. Because there's going to be a lot of rows for grapes. Okay, there you go. Oh, pineapple. God. I'll do the pears again because I know that guy wants a lot of pears. Oh, and I finally figured out how to add, and I know you guys probably have not. Um, I finally figured out how to add people's Twitch channels, like as recommended, because those are the ones I watch that have nothing to do with Farm Together, by the way. Like that guy, um, Wolf Wolfeye. I have to say, I watched the first time I watched his video. um, he had like a black low cut dress on, but then he had a bucket on his head, but he's funny, But he does play good games too. That's another thing. But I don't know. I just needed something to smile, laugh, whatever. So I'm kind of browsing through the stuff, and I saw this guy with a bucket on his head, and aside from having a hairy chest, he had a low cut black dress on. I'm like, oh my god, I gotta. And the guy was playing. I think it. Wait a minute. What the heck game was he playing? Because he plays a bunch of them. The ones that I have as a recommendation, they play a variety of games, and they've obviously been on for quite a long time. So which is cool. But yeah. So I kind of really got a chuckle out of how the other guy mounting, he definitely plays games that I play. So I was appreciative of that. Okay, so now what do you want, buddy? See, I knew it. Okay, what else? Oh shit! He's gonna hit me up, isn't he? Look at this. Oh, okay, take the fish. He's killing me, this guy. Ew. Oh, I'll do the apples. Not a problem. Okay. One more, baby. Come on. Ew. Oh, yeah. No problem. So there I go. I'm at level 70. So not bad. I mean, not bad. Of course, though, the diamonds is dropping. I don't care. I'm happy that. But now, I'm allotted to have, what, 4,689? So I can go down here, get my juice, trade in some juice. Not bad. Let's see. Now I do know now that when I go back in there, I'll be a happy little camper. Let me see. Let me get me some. Oh, I keep forgetting her name. Rafaela. What do you want? Oh, more of them damn things. Okay. I mean, I know that you guys can get favor elsewhere, but this is where I'm going to get my favor from for now. I always do these guys last. I don't make these guys a priority, but if you know, if you I mean, you could make these a priority. Just go in the town, get what they have, but look at the deals. Sometimes you look at stuff and you go, "No, I'm not going to give him that." Don't short yourself. Ooh, what am I giving him? What's Oh, wait. Oh, he's giving me those for those. Okay, I guess. I don't know why I'm confused. Oh yeah, this guy's good. I just don't want to meet the cupcake lady and fish. That's just gross. I'm sorry. See now. Okay, I think I handled all of those. And um I'm not gonna have enough, am I? So I'm gonna head back to my first farm. Oh no, I want to get some of these fish. Oh, I didn't see this guy. Sam, what do you want? Yeah. I mean, at least you make back a few diamonds, not a whole hell of a lot, but hey, every bit counts when you get diamonds. Okay, so this is this. What's his upgrade? Oh my god. Look at this. You believe that? Oh, that's just wrong. He wants spice. What a cheap. You figured, oh no, you just used up all your spice, lady. Okay, here we go. Um, what's your upgrade? Yeah, I'll upgrade it. And where is my sheep girl? Here we go. What do you want? Oh, no, not have. See, now I won't do that with, even though I have 2,922. Well, okay. I'll do it once, and that's all you're getting. Wow. She's going to deplete my stuff. Not that I care. No, I am not. No, I'm not going to do that with my flowers. So pretty much I'm all set in that category. So let us go. Is this guy following me? Like, if he follows me, I'm going to ask if he's got issues, because I got to go back to that plot anyway. Okay. See? I definitely need some favor. So I'm going to go scoop me up some favor. And believe you me, it won't take me long to get it. Join a farm. Okay. See, I'm not gonna. Okay, I'm gonna look at my phone. I'm gonna have use code. Aha. I swear to God, I wrote it down, but I probably didn't. Maybe I forgot. Oh. What? Wait a minute. Oh. Oh, okay. No, I don't need that. General? No, she's under 5XC. Okay, so it's 5XC. H4H. H4H. Okay. Let's see if I can make it. Oh. I think I can. Uh-oh. Well, that doesn't mean anything actually until you get there. Ooh. Look at that. What is that? Bear. No, I ain't saying that. Bear Butt Farm. Oh, did I say that? I didn't say that. I gotta look. Let me look. What the hell is that? It's the color of the ground, huh? Wow. Oh my God. I finally made it. Now all I have to do is add to favorites. What does that say? View player profile. Oh, is that how you add them as a friend? Okay, you know what I'm going to do? Add her as a friend. That way, yeah, I'm good. I don't like to necessarily do that unless I tell people, FYI. Okay, but I like it. I like her farm. Uh, that's interesting. Now, ooh, look at that. Oh no, she did not. She so did not. She did not. She did. She did. Where's the gas pump? Where's the gas pump? Does anybody know where the gas pump is? Hello? Oh my god. I gotta get myself out of this maze somehow. Eh, oh man. Okay. Well, I guess I don't go this way. I hope you're all enjoying this. I don't do mazes. You know I'm gonna go the wrong way. Uh-huh. That's the wrong way. Oh God. You know what? I see a gas pump. I'm gonna hit number 6 or something. 17. Gotta be a gas pump nearby. Absolutely. Bada bing, bada boom. I got out of that little trap. Uh-huh. Oh yeah, she needs diamonds. Okay, so let's find out where I just saw those. Okay, so it's here. And the quested flowers are right there. So you know what? I guess I'll do the quested ones first, and then I'll work my way over to. Here we go. See, this is interesting. So she must. It's like she's color coded her farm. Kind of neat, huh? So I'll go over there to number 2. But I like it. It's color coded. Somewhere on the map, I know, huh? Somewhere. So what she basically did was she see how it's brown? It's probably the ground underneath. As I did too. I had a spot. Oops. I had a spot that was like that on my farm. It's still there. I haven't moved it, but it's brown. It's the mud. It's like, you can put the snow down there as a I don't know, but I like it. Wow, 208 for diamonds? Oh my god. See, I need diamonds, but you know, okay, see, these are perfect. Where she's got peanuts, and I'm sure that there are no peanuts. Nope, nope. Oh, it says sort by season. I don't know. There's probably none, and I'm not going to touch them. I'll do the flowers. I think is she moving around on her farm? Okay. See, now here's a perfect example, everyone. Um, in order for me to give her, now, if you're friends with the person, great. But if you're not, and you still want to, like, if you want to share your diamonds, excuse me, share your favor with that person on that farm you're on, I mean, basically, they have to give you a permission to do that, to go to that building and, you know, give them your favor. But if not, don't worry about it. Start making friends. That's all I can tell you. But again, that's how it works. But I know that she said she needs some favors, so I will ask her. I think she probably. I think she needs. Wait a minute. I think she needs diamonds. I think for her other farm. I believe that's what she needs. I'll have to ask. But yep. Let me see. Let me ask. Now, see, she must have her garage kind of updated a little, pretty good because to see my gas is holding out. So, well, so you need diamonds. Okay. I don't know if she's moving around. I'm so glad I'm not at that point yet. I mean, I'm just so glad I got my first farm done and I don't have to worry about anything else. Not right now. I want to set it up and get it the way I want. But I'm kind of thankful I don't. I mean, yeah, I could go full speed ahead and open up all the plots, but I don't want to do that. I mean, I think you real know how I plan doing things. It's like I want to do that step by step, opening up different things because obviously I'm setting my farm up differently than you guys. So yeah, and I totally get it when people say, "Well, I just want to open them all up, just to open them all up." I totally get that. And my TV just magically turns on in the bedroom by itself. I hate when it does that. Um, Mysterious Jade Research. Okay, so she got, oh good, she got 10 of those. But is it showing up on her? Oh, yes, it is. Okay. I actually like Maya's idea of the fish setup, that little fish farm. I mean, I suppose you can extend it, the lengths of how many fish you want in there, if you want it to be really big. But I actually like this my size that you did for me. It's not too big, not too small. I just like that size. As long as I have, the ample amount of fish, I need to get by, I'm fine. I think my setup for my main farm is I want to have a little bit of everything. And by me having a little bit of everything, um, I don't have to go crazy planting other things or harvesting other things for it. I just want to have like a little bit of everything. But I don't want to have to run around, harvesting everything either. Other than I mean, I don't mind doing it, but it's kind of like, believe it or not, like with my fish, I would do it just to do it, but I just, got lazy, I guess. I didn't make that a priority for me. I did not. But having workers there is great because then you never have to think about them, worry about them. They get done all by themselves. Well, with the help of my workers. Okay. Where the hell am I? Okay. I don't know if she. I'll have to ask her. I don't know if she's reading the chat or not. She is moving around. Oh, wait a second. She's not, you know what? She's moving around, but she's on the train. Oh, gosh. That's what she's doing. She's on her train. I just realized that because when I came in, she was on the train. I just realized that. 'Cause she's over there in the same spot. So she's riding around on the train. Yep. So she most likely might be AFK or something. Well, at least I was here. But I'm very sure that I don't have any privs to give her, anything. So. Ooh. Oh, wow. She needs tomatoes. Wow. Oh, wheat. Oh, my God. She needs wheat like yesterday. I mean, she does. Is there any wheat? I don't. Okay. I don't see wheat. I do not see it. Wait a minute. Okay, those are apples. Wow. I'm looking for wheat. Okay. I do not see wheat. Why doesn't she have wheat? Am I missing something? Unless she's got wheat somewhere on another farm. See that? She's got the eggplant. She's got the lettuce. She's got the spice. She's got garlic. But I do not see wheat. Nope. Grapes. Nope. Nope. That's weird. Why doesn't she have wheat? I'm going to have to check that bus stop. Maybe the wheat's supposed to be over there and it needs to be planted? Maybe? I want to grab myself my coffee too. Well, I have to let her know that I was here, but she's not. Yeah, see? She's on her train. Ugh. I remember watching my brother play the farm together one there. It was hilarious. He was on the train, So I'm looking on the map, and as he's going around, and all of a sudden he just literally, totally disappeared right off the map. It was probably some glitchy thing. Who knows? But hey, at least her full flowers are getting in. Now I want it. Yeah, if I get my 90, I'm just gonna go back to my main farm and go that route. Just I'm just gonna harvest all the fields and then put one of those boards down and go from there. Like, see, I'll do the wheat. So I know it's 324. So we'll see. We'll see how I can get it done. Okay. I'm at 85. Shoot. I am curious now. My curiosity's got me. Okay, over there it's a pineapple somewhere. Over there. Oops. Oh no, it's a tree. Well, see, that's where I get all screwed up and confused. These are trees. I knew that. Yeah. And okay, we'll do these. Really nice. Let's see. So our next round would be, let's go to 14. Let's see what that is. Um, Spice tree. There's those little glow sticks. Huh. So she put the. I see. She's got them blocked off in squares. Yep. Okay. I'm definitely curious about that. What? Oh no, no, not again. No, no. Get me out of there. Okay, thank you. Oh. Where the hell am I? Okay, so I want to turn around. See? Okay, so she got nothing in those fields. But I don't see wheat. Nothing. And she doesn't have anything significantly. Shit. If I can plant wheat, I will. Um, what is it? These are all season? Fine. She needs wheat. I don't see any wheat. Oh, you're at Cole's place? Oh yeah, I love Cole's place. Cole's place is nice. See, I already got mine, but I was hoping to give it to Ellie, but she's not here, so. And again, people, if you don't have the privs, don't worry about it. Don't worry about it at all. It's not your fault. I don't see any weed at all. None. That's crappy. And I do. I usually look to see, like if I go to a farm and especially where it's got a free, free place where you can plant stuff. I usually try to plant things that, they're short of or they need. So I'm going to travel. No, well, I know I don't have any privs, so I'm going to just go back to my farm. Um, Play. And I am going to go. I'm going to go back to the town. Okay. And I'm going to go grab my coffee and then I'm going to do my favor. I'll be right back. Jesus fucking. Okay. Wow. Yeah, I better do this first, huh? Hmm. This is gonna get full. Oh yeah. Hmm. The beauty of this quest is I'm doing two quests in one. Uh oh crap. 361 milk. Oh, what the hell? Oh yeah, I got rid of my wool and feathers. Yeah. Today is one of those nice chilly days. No sun, just a chilly day. Okay. Oh crap! I hope I should. Come on. Oh, are you kidding me? I bet you I don't have enough. Come on. Oh shit! I have a feeling I won't have enough. Oh man. Come on. Oh, maybe. Maybe. Maybe if you're good. Come on. Oh, suspense, kills me. Yep. Well, sort of. Did okay, so that went up. Okay. Did I go all the way up on this one? Okay, I did. Good, good, good. So 1, 2. Yeah, I think I'm gonna do 1, 2, 3 for wheat. Oh shit, that's a lot of thingies, isn't it? Oh god. Yeah, that's a lot. Trying to remember how I did this count. I know it's more than 54. Shoot. Okay, so you see what I did? I went all the way up. Uh, it's all right though. I'm gonna just clear out these fields. I may or may not have to go get more favor, but oh, those flowers are up. If you need some for favor or something, I won't touch those flowers if you want them. Oh, okay. Okay. But you see how this favor's working for me now? It's giving me 2, a +2. But I know I have 40 minutes, but I want to give you guys an idea of how to set up those boxes. And because what I want to plan on doing is I'm going to take, like, maybe this section might do it for me. But what I want to do is I want to take that section, and being that we need mainly for animals, you see the eggplant, the lettuce. The lettuce isn't going to be so bad, but the wheat and the garlic things, those might be a little tricky. So because I'm always running low on those, and I forget which animal takes the garlic. So yeah. So what I think I'll do is, I mean, yeah, wheat, you're always gonna need. The garlic, I noticed that, well, actually the eggplant more so. But the garlic, I obviously run out of a lot. I use that a lot, so I'm gonna try to up that a little. Um, I haven't checked my. See, that's when you go to some of these shops, and I should have explained that a little bit to you. Um, it's real important. I mean, okay, it's real important to upgrade your inventory, but on the flip side as well, the shops help you with your inventory too, as far as how much inventory you can take in. Like that's another thing that you guys need to know. Um, about why it's so important to upgrade. Because it's kind of a waste of time if you're running back and forth to the town if your items are getting full. Okay, so it would behoove you to upgrade the shops, and I'm not telling you to go and do but like just overrate it. But it is important to upgrade the shops because it will help you in the long run. Um, as well as, because there's your main inventory. And I know I explained that a long time ago, but on your main inventory, that's only going to go so far. That's why with your shops, the shops help you get more, more inventory space for those particular items. I mean, I noticed like um, the eggplant's a biggie. It's a big thing. So yeah, and but I'm gonna finish. Well, yeah, I'm gonna finish this. Well, no, maybe not, because I want to know how. Oh, my tomatoes are doing pretty good too. But it's also important though to keep up your inventory or your crops for your 4 food groups that feed your animals. Don't worry about the rest. I mean, yes, it's important to do your factories. Of course it is, because obviously you're generating monies and diamonds and stuff like that. Speaking of which, I'm going to run over there right now. I'm going to hit my flowers because I double what I got for it. I double it. Say, watch. I get 10. Oops, and I got to put some stuff in there. Okay. See that? You get more, which is good. And I'll tell you something, with the way that my fish is set up, I like it because I don't have to worry about it and I don't think about it. It just gets done. Um, if if my fish farm wasn't set up the way it was by Myra, it would most likely be ignored a lot, my fish, because I just ignore them. I shouldn't do that, but I do. And no, I'm not going to do that. I want to run over here. Oh, God. Oh, this is going to be a problem. Watch, I'm going to run out of milk. Oh, I'm already running out. There you go. Oh, yeah. Come on. Figures. But that's my fault. Okay? Um, and I knew that was going to happen because I didn't have enough. It's been a while. I haven't visited my animals today. But see? This has helped out immensely by me putting those trees on my second farm. Because, I don't have to worry so much about the workers. I can just go do it myself. And I might even eliminate the workers that are doing my apples and stuff because I don't know, I just kind of feel like it's a waste. I can do it myself and have more trees. Now, see, I finished that. Okay, so now I'm going to go up here and I'm going to show you how I'm going to put one of these boxes in. Okay, so I'm going to do a box. I'm going to do a sign with an arrow. Select which crops must be planted in an area. Oh my gosh. Yeah. Okay, so now I'm going to stick it over here. We'll get over there. Oh, I have a feeling. Uh-huh. You know why it's not making it? Wait a minute. Why isn't it not letting me do that? That's kind of weird. Okay, let's go over here for a moment, shall we? Why didn't it let me put it down? I mean, it should go right here. And it's not letting me. Why? Not enough space? Okay. But now, that's bull crap. Okay, here we go. I'm going to put it here for a moment. I could even put it in there. Now, see, this is stupid. but it won't let me put it there. Oh, wait a minute. I know what the problem is. Hold on. The problem is it doesn't, you can't put it on cropland. What a dir. Yeah, I'm being stupid. Of course I am. Okay, now what I like to do is for decoration. You don't have to do this, guys. Okay, so here we go. Um, put this little guy right here and turn him around till you get it lined up. Okay, that's lined up. And then once you have it lined up, yeah, I know the one plot. I was being a dir. Sorry, people. I was having a blonde moment, and I'm not blonde. Okay, so now to set it up, I've got, okay, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. Now you can do the 12 deal, but that would also mean that I have 1, 2, 3, 4 rows of corn. I suppose I could get away with that. Whoops. So I'm going to go here with, remember I said 12, right? 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. Okay, I'm not going to do the depth yet, so hold on a minute. But you see what I'm saying? But if I only want it to be like, right, 1, 2, 3 rows of what I want it to be, then that's what I want. I realize I could probably go the whole gambit, and let me show you how that works. You guys can do the same thing, but here's what, oops, why does it keep doing that? Okay, if you go the whole length of 17, or 18, excuse me, this is what's going to happen. Okay, and I think it's going to overlap. It should. No, it won't. Okay, here's the drawback. If you have your width setting at 18, okay, it's going to take up from here to there. Okay, FYI, it's going to take up from there to there. That's what it's going to do. And so it's kind of like, however you want to set it up. I'm not telling you how to set it up, but I'm telling you that if you decide to do the full gambit of 18, be aware that, obviously it's going to, because mine is 18 across. But I don't really want to do that, so I might want to do 3 rows. I want to do 3 rows of corn. Excuse me. Yeah, wheat, whatever. So I don't like that, and if I don't like it, I'm just going to bring it down to where I want it to be. I don't know how many that is. I have to take a peek again. Okay, so I can put my corn here, my corn there, and then I have to go 1, 2, 3. Okay, so I gotta add 3 more. Okay, so add. Wow, stop it. Oh, 2, 1, 2, 3. I think that's right. I'll double check. Okay, so I can do all of this here. And, ooh, I'll still have, crap. It doesn't matter what I do. Doesn't matter. This is going to be 1, 2, 3. Okay, so that's going to be 3. That'll work for me. Okay, so now, to do the depth, I call it height. They call it depth. So it's whatever you want to do. But I'm gonna do the full boat of 18 and go back, which means this is gonna be all wheat. And then over here, see, it doesn't extend into here. So what I can do with this row here is I'm going to buy, oh, wait, before I buy one, take it out, put my little magic thingamajiggy whatchamahoozies thingy here. And then, of course, go back to here. And then buy one of these. And, okay, so that looks right. And what did I have that as? 9 by 18? Let me see. Yep, 9 by 18. So I'm going to do another 9 by 18 up here. Oh, I know it. I know why. Okay, 9 by 18. Now again, you can put whatever dimensions you want to do. It's kind of like figure it out. Figure out where how you want your stuff set up. Um, I'm just trying to give you an idea of what's going on. Now, um, as I was talking to Mr. T, see, I'm gonna do one more for wheat. Yeah. Yeah. I think, yeah. I'm gonna do one more for wheat. Why not? And I'll show you why. I'm going to put this here. Go over here. Down there. Turn it around. Okay. And then set it up 9 by 18. Okay. Now watch this. I'm going to go up here though on this one. And I'm going to change it. And I'm going to put my little road down. Because this is what I was talking to Mr. T about earlier. And I wanted to be very sure about, how I'm doing this. So over here, I'm going to put one of these little guys down again. Okay. Oops. Okay. Now, we're going to do our standard. Oops. What do you mean not enough space? All right. We're going to do another 9. Oh, wait a minute. I can do the full gambit, I believe. Let me just double check. By 18. I just want to make sure it doesn't overlap. But if it does, then I'll know. Okay, so it does overlap, and I don't. Nope, it doesn't overlap. Oh, okay. So perfect. So if I did 18 by 18, which this is what this square is that I'm standing in, okay, that's 18 by 18. Okay, now, this is what I asked Mr. T about. Okay, now, I want to do a plant, obviously, but the only thing that I want planted, okay, and I'm going to sort by, is it resource? Resource. I'm going to do it by resource because I just want to do my grapes. That's all I want to do. Okay, this is how it's going to work. Okay, we know that's summer. We know that's spring. We know that that's winter and fall. So how we're going to do this is we're going to do, let me see. How do they, well, you know what the heck. Um, Winter, we need spring. Oops, move. Spring. We need winter, sorry, okay, winter, spring, summer. Oops, summer, summer, summer. And then the final one, winter, spring, summer, fall. Fall. Okay? Now, to test that theory, okay, let's say you have, I don't know, XYZ grapes, who knows? Okay, so now I didn't pick anything to plant, right? So watch this. It automatically will plant those grapes according to that season. And let's say hypothetically, it's, summer's almost over. Let's just say that. Okay? What it will do is it will go to the next season that you have listed. And you're good. See? And then you're good. So I just wanted to give you a heads up on that. Now these ones have not been set up, so I'm not going to go in there. I don't even actually, being that it's not set up, it shouldn't do anything really. It shouldn't plant grapes there or anything like that. It should just do its thing. But see, I'm using the full gamut of this area. So and I honestly don't care. I mean, I'll just keep those grapes sitting right there because I know 4 seasons, all year round, these grapes will grow. And they will level up and all of that, which I think is great. I like that idea. So if somebody comes to my farm and they want to do whatever they're doing, harvesting or something, they can't screw it up. They just cannot because you have it set to the way you want it. And, you know, and even if they're harvesting, and they try to screw you up, they can't screw you up. Now I'm going to take this thing. See? Look at that. They can't put any grapes there. See? Done deal. So now all you have is a grape one. Now if I wanted to continue this on to like, like this next field, let me just see how many grapes I actually have planted. Now, there's 323 planted, right? So here's what I would do. If you wanted to, you could go over here. And so this would be 300. This would be 600 and something. And then if you went to this over here, that could be like 900. You'd have pretty close to 1,000 of whatever grape that's growing up in these top 3 rows, if you wanted to go that route. And that's what I'm gonna, that's what I'm gonna do. Is just kind of I'll probably do the three grapes, only because I don't use them a lot. But hey, it works. So now I'm gonna go down here to the bottom row of number 3. That's where I'm setting up for my wheat. And my wheat is on a smaller field. Okay. So here I'm going to do it this way. Oops. Yeah. 9, 18, okay. See, I don't really feel like, well, no, I don't want to do an 18 by 18. No. Okay, so it's sorted by resource. So I'm going to go down here. And remember, you got to bear this in mind when you're doing this now. Because when you're doing this, like your corn, it's all 4 seasons. Okay? Wheat, corn, all 4 seasons. This one is 2. This one here is 2. And if you notice, they're both one and the same season. Oops, excuse me. They're both one and the same. Now, being that you have this one here, you're good. And it'll prioritize this one here. Okay, so what you have here going, for example, is you have summer, fall. So you want something, and that's not going to, well, it can work. This will work. But you can do a summer, fall one, for example. But now you need to have your winter, spring. See? And you don't have winter, spring yet. So what you can do is you can go, you know what? I'm going to do June and corn as my first one. Let me get back in there again. Okay, I'm going to do June and corn. And the reason being is it's what the heck? I didn't even see that one. Okay, so I'm going to do June and corn, right? That's summer, fall. Got it? Okay. Plant 2. Where is my corn again? Okay. This one here is strawberry red. And we do need spring, and we do need winter. Now, if you look at this one's summer, fall. Bear that in mind, summer, fall. Okay? This one here is spring, winter. Okay? So theoretically and technically, you could do June corn, strawberry red corn, and you're good for the day, if that's what you wanted to do. Because you just, with these 2 types of corn, it covers the whole thing. Okay? So you can walk away, leave it alone. Okay? Now up here, I know what I did. I did the June and the other one, right? So now I'm going to change this one up a little bit and maybe put, let me see. This one here is, okay, this one here is rye. I'm going to do, and that one here is spring, winter. Okay. Spring, winter now. So now, being that we have spring, winter, we're now going to need something that's fall and summer. So let's see if one of these, and guess what we have? We have your wheat that is fall and summer. So that'll work. And you never have to touch it again. See, so you're putting your varieties of all your wheat down at the same time. So now the last but not least things we have are, let's see, we don't have the corn. Okay. We do not have that in there. We have this one, this one, this one. Okay. We have all of them with the exception of Mr. Corn. So we pop that down and leave it alone because guess what will always be growing here? You'll have wheat constantly growing. You'll have this whole area all constantly growing with wheat. And you'll also at the same time have it set up so that everything that you're doing, you're going to have your variety, you're going to be leveling up your stuff, and you're good to go. And look at that, I'm wasting all my stupid favor. But see, watch. Now we know the June and corn's going to go here, right? So let's see what goes next. And it's kind of good too because sometimes you can get lucky and, see, now it does wheat. Oh my gosh, how you doing? Oh my Lord, how are you? Yeah, I'm a streaming and dreaming. There's enough water. Oh, we know that. We know that. Yeah, I finally decided that I was gonna go back and stream. But thank you for popping in. That's one of my friends, and actually one of the wonderful members from Shop Titans. Shop Titan. Blah. I'll never say that right. Now here we go. It's gonna change again. See? So no one's gonna be able to screw me up because if they do, oh well, they can't. Well, they probably could with my animals, but hey, I'm over that. But see now, I got a whole nice cornfield done in a variety, and we're good to go. And I know that, each one of those, the wheat things, there's not a whole heck of a lot of them, under that particular category or the plant. But at least it's there. You're leveling them up. And like I said, you can make this field as wide as you please. Um, and as long as you want. You know what I mean? So you don't have to stick with what my numbers are. I'm just trying to give you a few pointers as to, how I'm doing mine, and it might help you with yours, to kind of give you an idea. Because you might say, hey, well, that is a good idea. Maybe I want to, do something different. And go ahead. But, it's something that you can do and, you can experiment with. See, you're not going to go over there. So you take this and you delete this out. And then I put my little favorite road in there, um, which is this, obviously. And then click off. Then I get me another one of those little doodads. See, I'm going to need a lot of metals, ladies and gentlemen. Just telling you. And it's not going to touch that field. It's going to touch this field. Now, I know that there's only 1, 2, and 3, and that's all I want. So I'm going to do the same thing again. I'm going to do, I think it was 9. No. I'm going to do 9. Right? And watch, there's your 9. It does not extend in the other one. If you want to make it longer, have at it, But I want to try to stick with what I need for the farm animals. So now I'm going to do the 18 on the bottom because I know that it goes all the way up to 18. Okay? So now I'm good with that. Now, this next one I'm going to do is probably going to be a... yeah. Oh, this is going to be a happy joy moment, right? I don't want something that's going to take me a day. So I'm definitely, absolutely not going to do that. But for right now, let me check my lettuce. We know that lettuce is lettuce, right? This is 4 seasons. We're good. This is 2 seasons. This is going to be spring and winter. Okay? This one here is spring, fall. This one here is fall, winter. You know something? I'm gonna take the fall, winter. Like that's a day. This one here is spring, summer. I want to try to eliminate all those springy things. So I'm definitely gonna take my spring, fall first. Okay. So now all I need is a summer, winter. You're all with me on this, right? So let's find a summer. No, 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 no. Oh, come on. Give me a break. Okay, so we are stuck with doing the this one. Okay, for now. Because, okay, let's go back. Okay, we have the winter. Oh, excuse me. We have summer. And then the other one, that's this fall. And we have spring. What the heck one am I missing? Well, look, let's cheat. Spring, summer. Wait a minute. If I get this one here, spring, fall, right? Spring, this. Okay. Where? Wait. Okay, so you know what? We get spring, winter. Okay, and the final one, yay. Um, I don't want to confuse the heck out of you guys, but if you look, even though this says spring, winter, this one says spring, fall. Um, that's spring, summer. So we technically have all the seasons. We do. So whichever comes first, that comes first. So I technically don't need to have this lettuce put down. Not really. I mean, I don't. So we're good on that, and we're good on that. And you see, and then oh, you wanted to know what I sounded like eating? Oh my God. Yeah. Oh, Eden, I've what we've been on the in that game for what? Well, you've been there for what, over a year now. I don't know if she's still here, but she's been there for over a year. She's good people. She's from the UK. Yeah. Oh, good. The timer's working. Well, I didn't get into more detail, but the thing is, I'm going to be moving soon. I'm packing, and you know what's going to happen? I'm going to just obviously totally lose my internet and everything, and I don't know for how long, but I will be losing my internet. Um, and then I'm not going to be able to stream like a normal human being, of course. Um, so I'll have to substitute it, and I'm not sure exactly what kind of stuff I want to stream, but I'll try to stream something, you know. Because I don't want to lose my followers, and I don't want to lose my lurkers either, because they're nice people. They're just misunderstood, right, guys? I did have a shout out, by the way. Yeah. Well, the thing is, I'm gonna be living like up in the boonies, kind of, sorta, you know. And the thing about that is, like, I'm hoping and praying that my internet service will be up there. It's kind of sketchy. I'm not really sure how that's gonna work for me yet. Because I did look it up, and it did say it was they have that there, and then they said no, we're not. So I'm confused, but that's okay. What? Wow, go check out Eden. Is awesome streamer, deserves a follow. She's got a Twitch. I did not know that. Oh, it says no game. Oh well, God bless her. I think I put something else in there too for my lurkers. You know, my sandbaggers, my best fans, and it's supposed to work. Now, if it doesn't work, guys, I'll go to the end of the earth to get it for you because you know you deserve it. My favorite fans. I don't know. Okay. Um. Okay. Plant one. Oh crap! Here we go again. You guys gonna love this, right? Okay. Plant one. Oh, this is a 2-day dealio. Oh. Oh. You know. Uh. Uh. Huh. Uh huh. Yeah. Uh huh. Wow. You see the you feel my pain? Okay, so we got a fall winter one here. Okay, you know what? I'm gonna do fall winter and fall winter. So we need a spring thingamajiggy. Fall winter, so we need a spring summer. Nope, nope. Oh, well, you know what? This is doable. I'll take it. So s- we got oh gosh, look at that. No spring. Oh, okay. I'll take I'll take this one. That'll work. And then, ladies and gentlemen, you know what I'm gonna wait. Is that the final? Yes, it is. Okay. Ah, it does say it. Yay! It says it. Oh, I love it. But it's supposed to do a thingy. It's supposed to, you know, it's supposed to. I might change that. Hope you come back soon. I hope you stay a while. So it is working. Awesome. But you had to do that, right? You had to type in the lurk. It's not supposed to do that. It's supposed to do it automatically. So I'll have to check. I'll have to check it. And they think we need bells and whistles, huh? We don't need bells and whistles. We're good. I mean, it's kind of like I take pride in my peoples, and my peoples are here. I take pride in that. Because they help out. I take pride in that. Okay, so now, oh yeah, oh good lord, la la la. So I'm gonna do another box, but this time, oh God, we're gonna do 9 by 18. Oh wait a minute, is that right? Yeah. Okay, and the first plant is gonna be none other than. Which one was it? Was it this? Yep. There we go. That's all I'm gonna put there. Brussels sprouts, my favorite. And you see that? And it's kind of good because I have my grapes constantly going and my Brussels sprouts constantly going because they're 4 seasons, and that works for me. What do you mean? I have to type in the the lurk word? Oh man, I don't have to type in the lurk word. Blah. Forget about it. I get so tongue tied. Okay. So now let's see how this works. Look at that. I'm so proud of myself. I do. I look at it from this point of view. I may not have the bells and whistles like some of the streamers do, and God bless them because they do. But it's just me. I like to make things simple and easy, and that's it. You know, I don't like complicated. And eventually, guys, I will learn how to patiently, sit there and watch YouTube and watch how you do all those new things. See, I used to, and it's kind of funny because, see, it's all new stuff. And I remember from what last year, no, excuse me, over 8 years now. I can't even believe it's been 8 years, but that's okay. I only used to use OBS and God, I even have a video on YouTube about it. That's how old it is. But I remember on YouTube because I did a video of how to upload your video from that you made on OBS. I mean, I did not have what's out there today. So, and I think it's kind of funny, that I don't have it. But and at that time I was playing Gems of War, and then I was doing something else too. Then I was gonna do something else, and I just never did. But this time I'm gonna stick to my guns, and you know, hopefully we can grow as a community. That's my goal is to just to grow as a community and help each other out. And it's doable. It's doable. Just depends on what you want to do. See, look at that. Looks so pretty. Okay, now where am I and what's the time? Ooh, I'm gonna be cutting my time. Well, I'm gonna be cutting my time like in a few minutes, but I'm still gonna be working on my farm because I want to make it look nice, and then by tomorrow it'll be great. Because I did. I literally wasted 40 minutes of my time, um, my favorite time actually, just to set this up. So I have to kind of like basically set it up on my own, and then it'll be ready. And when it's ready, it'll be ready. But I'll be working on it today. I'll be scavenging farms for favor today. I'll be begging. But I know when it's done, it'll be done. Because I'm not going to mess around anymore with, like I like my flowers where they are. I do have, I think, pretty close to 100 of each one. I'm not going to go wahoo crazy and put 400. I don't need to do that crap. Um, Unless, of course, you're somebody that I know that has a bazillion flowers and they're making big money, big bucks. See? Just like fish. And bunny rabbits, that's another one. We ain't going there about your bunny rabbits. I'll leave them alone. See, it's kind of funny because, you go to these farms and everybody has their own little, you know, um, I guess area expertise. Like they say, oh, I want to do tomatoes. Oh, I want to do grapes. Oh, I want to do a bazillion, different animals. And it's all good, but on the flip side is that um, you got to have that food. And the same rule of thumb goes with the factories. See, now I know I'm going to get full on those tomatoes very soon, which is okay. But now, see, I'm not paying very much attention to my animals over there. And I do know for a fact that if I want to keep up with those factories, I'm going to need more animals, or at least something that gives me more milk. So I might have to do an extra area with, well, I don't want to do, I might just do goats and that's it. I don't want to do the cows. I mean, when I looked at the timing of both animals that produce the same thing, you know, like let's say you wanted to do a farm that just gives you wool. Yeah, you know what? Pick those California rabbits. You'd be making money or whatever up the wazoo because they produce, I think, what, every 45 minutes, if I'm not mistaken. So let me double check. Is it 45 minutes? Yep. California rabbits are every 45 minutes. But see that little red thing? That's a berry. Now, bear in mind, it's not just one berry, one rabbit. Because when you have multitudes of rabbits, you're gonna need something to compensate what you need, to feed them. So you got to kind of like, because I sort of kind of figured it out. It's like 1.5 to 2 berries per rabbit. So if you have 500 rabbits, kind of figure it out with. I'm not saying get 500 trees, no, but you're gonna need it, and you're gonna need favor to feed them. Otherwise, they're gonna be hungry all the time. So that's how that works with your rabbits. I mean, you've got to kind of find that middle area where you are doing those trees. And I think there's only like you're saving for house stuff. Well, you know what? It's $20. It's cheap money, dude. It's cheap money, and I love the game. I've always liked this game. It's cheap money. And plus, look at it this way: you'll have all these wonderful people helping you out and getting you going. You get animals and things like that. You see what I did. This is a farm that was dedicated. This is my dedicated farm. Um, and Eden, the stuff that I've been going through, and um, having both losses. Um, this is actually it's actually been helping me. Streaming has helped me a lot. So, and I hope you can understand. It's just when I play Shop Titans, it's just I don't know. It's just not the same. It's not the same. Because Chris and I, my son, we've been playing that game for so long, and we used to talk a lot. I mean, not that we never talked before, but we used to talk a lot, and it just, I don't know, it's just not the same. There's a big hole in my heart, and I'm trying to fix it. Well, spend your boyfriend's money. That's all. I don't know. Tell him early birthday gift or some silly thing. I don't know. Yeah, yeah. See, and I get that. I mean, I totally get it. And you know how Chris was when he played the game. Sometimes he was a pain in the butt. Sometimes he was annoying, but he was a great loss. A great loss. A really great loss. And even when I play on his account, I don't touch anything. It's kind of like I do not touch anything. Like when I send his characters out to do a dungeon or something like that, I keep them as they are. I haven't changed anything. Um, and you see his shop. I broke it all down and took all that prestige stuff down. Oh no, no, sweetheart, you're not doing that at all. Not at all. Not. Don't even think that. Don't even think that. It's not you. It's it's me. It's. I mean, can't you see when I go play that game? I don't play it as much as I should, or I was. I do not. And it's not you. It's not anybody. It's not anyone. It's just it is what it is. And that's why I explained to you guys that it is so tough, and it's the game. It's just the game. It's not a personal thing from anybody. It's just the game. Totally, totally the game. And he used to drive me crazy with that game. So no, it's not you. It's the game. And I'm glad you're here. And you better come back too. Yeah, too much to do. No, you're right. No, you're right. Well, But no, I thoroughly, I mean, I like playing it, but not like I used to. It's just not the same, not the same at all. And I think I did mention it that somebody said, "Well, we'll take over his account." No, you're not. No, no, that ain't gonna happen. And no, he's not gonna sit in your guild. No, he's not. I definitely know. No, I wouldn't do that. No, because I know what they would do, and that ain't gonna happen. But then they said, "Well, if he's in your guild, well, you never know. Someone might tell on you." Well, you know what? Let him. I don't care. But I mean, I do what I can. But yeah, it's just not the same. It's just not the same playing. Okay, you come back, and you know what you do? Get $10 from your boyfriend today, and then next week get another 10, and you're good to go. We'll put we'll put a fund me page up for you. I think you'll like. Well, I can't. I want to say it. You know what? I think you'll like this game a lot better. Honest to God, I think you will, because it's not complicated. And I know how you like to create, and I know how you like to, do things. Because I mean, it's just you. It's part of your nature. And I think that if you played a game like this, I think you'd have a lot more fun, and you'd have friends, and it's not like point and click. You got to physically do stuff. You know, and you know what I mean. It's like it's the interaction between Shop Titans in this game. This game is not a money pit, and Shop Titans is. Shop Titans is a money pit. Yes, people can play for free, but it's still when it comes at the end of the day, it's a money pit. And actually, since Chris has passed, I will tell you this: I don't pay for that King thing. I haven't since like what last year. So, and when I play it, the game is quite manageable without using that King's crap. So, I mean, I honestly haven't spent any money on that game in since probably last year. I haven't spent anything, and I won't. But yes, you come back tomorrow. You're more than welcome to come back here. See, I don't have to do the guesswork, people. No, and oh, and the fun times, in case, well, Eden, in case you want to know, the fun thing is running out of gas. Right, guys? Shh. Let me tell you, I ran around like a little girl screaming. Ugh. I think that's the worst thing that can happen, and it's embarrassing and everything else. Like, oh, I'm streaming and I'm running out of. I ran out of gas. No. Now, see, that's great. Oh my gosh, look at all that stuff that's being filled up. And for some of you, I'm sure some of you already know that. Um, on my YouTube channel, these do get sent up to YouTube only because I'm not a paid whatever you want to call it that some people do. Um, I just put them up on YouTube. That's it. And you can subscribe to my channel if you'd like. If you don't, that's okay too. I get it. You know. And I'm gonna be adding more people to my suggestion list that do some, some good streams. And if you guys have any suggestions of, who you'd like to see as a recommendation, by all means, let me know and I'll add them. I mean, because the only ones like the ones I suggested are games that I play on my Xbox. So, and like today, I finally figured out how to do it. I'm like, oh, what does this do? I'm like, ah. And I guess they do have banners for that, people. But I don't need them right now. Oh, and I gotta get my dinner ready for today, which is, oh yeah, I gotta get my dinner ready too. So, but I'll finish this last row and do my closing. Maybe I could. I'm gonna see what season these are. I wouldn't mind doing what? Oh, they're 81. Okay, so all right. See now I have grapes over there and stuff like that. See now all that stuff's gonna change, totally change. Uh oh. I'll make it to the next gas pump, right, guys? Are you gonna place your bets? We ought to have a little thing that says place your bets to see if she makes it to the gas pump, huh? Okay, so I made it to the gas pump. Yay. Y'all lost. I win. But anyway, I'm going to cut this one and let y'all know that, and it's really good to see Eden join us. She's a very nice person and she's very creative. I mean, artistically wise, she's awesome. And maybe she'll, hop on our Discord channel too, because she can show you some of the art that she does. And she, like I said, she's very creative and she does beautiful work. And so for sure. And Ace, I'm leaving. But anyway, take care, everybody, and thank you so very much for being here. Um, I appreciate it. Oops, oops, oops. See my little bow and arrow? Isn't that cute? Yeah, it's cute. Okay. But anyways, thank you. I hope you all have a great day, evening, and morning. And again, thank you so very much for being here and watching, including you lurkers. I love you dearly. You know that. Um, but you know what? You also just take a look outside and look up. Do it in baby steps, people, because that's the way it is sometimes. It's just baby steps. And if you fall, get back up and just take another step. You'll be good to go. Look at me. I'm still doing my baby steps, and I'll probably be doing them for a long time, but that's okay. Um, but you know what? Be thankful for today because you're here, and that's what really counts is that you are here, and I'm glad for that. So you all take care, and God bless, and have a blessed day. And thank you for watching. Take care. Hi, Ace. Bye, Ace. See you later, Gator.